So for those of you who are trying to celebrate Halloween, you need to know the implications of celebrating this day. Now, I was not going to do a video about Halloween, but when I just saw recently in the news that a teenage boy, who was 17 years old, was shot and murdered at a Halloween party. And then I started looking all over the internet, and you see all these deaths happening at a Halloween party. And every year it's like this. Someone's getting killed at a Halloween party. There's a shootout, something happening. And the reason why is because this holiday is for Satan. This is Satan's day. As you know, with Halloween, it used to be Samhain. It was something that derived from the ancient Celtics, and their belief was that the veil that separates from the dead from the living was thinnest on this day. And the demonic spirits, these are spirits, they felt the spirits of the dead could come up, they could have contact with them. And a lot of demonic activity was happening on these days. You would see, people who do fortune telling and divination, they would try to have rituals and seances so they can contact their dead relatives and ancestors, because they felt that, this is where the veil would allow them, that since it's so thin, they can have contact with these dead spirits. And these are actually demons. These are demonic spirits. And so Satan likes to take everything and deceive you. He likes to dress it up and get you to wear cute little costumes and say, oh, it's so cute. And you might think that's so innocent that you just can carve pumpkins and you can just watch little scary movies and trick or treat, get candy for the kids. And he makes you think that it's so innocent, but it's not. And when you engage in these activities, because I myself used to be guilty of it, and the Lord was always showing me for years, don't do this. And I would say, Lord, well, let me just give out candy. I was thinking, like, why can't I just give out candy? And sometimes I would just go and take my kids to the haunted house. And I had to repent for that, because I was thinking, oh, ain't nothing wrong with it. I can just go to the haunted house, or we can sit down and watch a horror movie. And I would think, oh, this is so innocent. I can take my kids trick-or-treating. I'm thinking they're the kids. And I would allow them, I would give into it, allow them to, celebrate at the Halloween parties in school. And the Lord was letting me know every year I would get convicted. So we had finally stopped celebrating it. And so if you engage in these activities, even if you're just out here going trick-or-treating, you're allowing your kids to dress up and wear the costumes, you're allowing your children to go to the Halloween parties, all this stuff, whatever you're doing, you're going to Halloween parties yourself, you put on costumes, you are partaking now of what is something of the devil. It's like you're initiating yourself. It's like you are being initiated now into the kingdom of darkness, because you are not participating in an activity that is derived of Satan. This is why you see so many bad things happening. This is why when people were trick-or-treating, you would hear back in the days where they would be putting razors in the candy and putting poison in the candy, because this is an evil day. And when it's something that is derived from Satan, when Satan is taking control of this day, and it's something that he has interaction with and he's heavily involved in, when you participate in it, you're opening your door now. You're opening up your door in your life now to Satan to create havoc. And so this is why you're seeing a lot of people going to these Halloween parties. Every year you're hearing about somebody dying. So when you give into that, when you go out and trick-or-treat this Halloween, or you go to a party, or you dress up and put in a costume, you are not inviting Satan into your life. You're giving access to Satan to take a hold of your life, because these demonic spirits that are running around on this day, they're going to come and antagonize you and your family. And this is why we as Christians are not supposed to be celebrating this day. It's not an innocent day. I don't care how you have to spin it. We're not supposed to participate in it at all, in none of the activities. So when you're promoting this day, this is the day of Satan. This is his day. And you're allowing the devil to have access to you and your family when you're doing this.